I want to get your point of view, though, Noah, because the Arizona Cardinals are the first NFL team ever to sign a child to a multi-year extension before his extension was even up. Kyler Murray with $230.5 million, making him the highest paid quarterback in the league. 160 of that guaranteed, not going to get that full 230.5 in escrow like Deshaun Watson did. But Noah, I'm disgusted with this. You texted me and I told you I was already crying and banging my head against the wall because Kyler hasn't shown us anything. And I will say it's nice to see that the Arizona Cardinals kind of have the same concerns I do. Coming out today that you pointed out, thank you, Noah, put out by Ian Rappaport of the homework clause that is now in Kyler Murray's contract, essentially stating that he has to study for 4 hours a week?
I don't remember what the details were. I didn't look that deep into it. I just thought it was hilarious they put in a homework clause and people making fun of it and stuff. One of the best tweets I saw was something to do with like no playing video games till your homework's done.
But I mean, that's a legit concern with him as he is a member of FaZe Clan and everything. We were making the joke last year. Kyler Murray was staying up too much on home games to play video games with his buddies, and that's why they had a better road schedule because Kyler didn't have his system there with him. I'm still flabbergasted by this deal, Noah. I've been sitting with this deal for a long time now. I've been looking at it. I've been thinking about our offense. I've been thinking about what Kyler Murray has done for us. I went back and I watched the Hail Murray to D-Hop to end out that game. But besides that, Noah, I just kept seeing the same three highlights over and over again. The D-Hop throw, the Hail Murray, him scrambling and breaking some linebackers' ankles, and then him just like running back and forth from the field, avoiding a block and still getting a pass off. Yeah, not good enough for me, bro. I'm still really sick of this trade, and I hate it. But Noah, what are your thoughts on this Kyler Murray deal? Do you think this had to get done this year? Could they have waited another year? And do you think ultimately this is the best decision the Arizona Cardinals could have made?
Decision wise, I don't hate it. What I hate is the amount of money.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
I don't think it was a bad idea to pay the man and extend him if I'm the Cardinals. However, making him the second highest paid quarterback, paying him more than Deshaun, more than Patrick Mahomes, more than Josh Allen, like that's kind of ridiculous. He's not good enough to warrant not like second highest paid player in the entire league type of money. But here we are, and it happened. And the biggest takeaway for me with this is that's going to open the door, and the Ravens, their price tag on Lamar Jackson just got a hell of a lot higher than if they had worked out a deal, before this contract.
And I do want to get into Lamar Jackson in a minute here. But Noah, I mean, with all the quarterbacks that have been available this offseason and all the quarterbacks that will be available next season, not to mention one of the better college drafts for quarterbacks we will see in a while, I feel like the Cardinals could have waited. He still had another year left on his deal. He's a running quarterback who hasn't won any playoff games, hasn't won an MVP, hasn't done jack squat, and here they are paying him. Why do you think this got done so fast when in reality they could have kicked the can down the road a little bit and just saved themselves some of this and, wait to see if he can win a playoff game or something like that. Let's wait to see if he can finish a season strong because as of right now, as a Cardinals fan, I am just seeing $160 million guaranteed that we probably won't get a return on investment.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple sides to it. Obviously, Kyler being a crybaby and threatening to hold out and not play if he didn't get a contract extension worked out. Cardinals organization is not the greatest run organization. It's not the worst, but it's not a completely tight ship there. And the Cardinals kind of have a history of making some poor management decisions, and we'll see if this ends up being another one of those or not. However, my only big problem with it is the price tag.
Way too much money for an unproven quarterback, in my opinion. But that completes the big three for the Cardinals getting re-signed and extended, that being Keim, Kingsbury, and now Murray. So the Cardinals are stuck with those three for a while now, and we'll see if it pays off, because let me tell you, I'm a little bit scared at this point. But